Lots of people think that you can't measure PR. They think it's an intangible, and that's absolutely not true. Yes, you may not have thousands of pounds to throw at a perception survey of before and after, which would be wonderful. You can get some great metrics and really prove your value. But there are a lot of other things that you can do. Now, the first step is not to fall into the trap of relying just on coverage. Traditional PR agencies will tell you the advertising equivalent value. They will tell you how much you would have paid had you advertised in that title on that day. But let's face it, you wouldn't have advertised. The likelihood is you wouldn't have spread your advertising across 10 very similar titles serving the same market. You would have probably been slightly more strategic. So I think there's a vanity in that, and I don't think it's necessarily as appropriate in today's day and age. I think we need to be looking in slightly smarter ways of measuring. The first thing you need to do is to look at starting at the end point. You know then your campaign is absolutely going to be achieving what you want. And for you to be able to do that, you need to know what your success metrics are going to be. Work out your key performance indicators. How many sales should you be getting from the back of this coverage, or how many inquiries? And are those inquiries coming online, via email, via telephone? Put some metrics and some numbers behind it and absolutely challenge the coverage to make sure that it achieves that for you. Yes, there are other factors in play. You're going to need to involve your sales team. You're going to need to involve thinking about things like product price. There is only so much that PR can achieve. But from a PR perspective, challenge your agency. Don't let them come back to you and say that they can't measure it, because they can. They can analyse the coverage in other ways. They can look at the number of core messages that are included. They can look at the strength and the impact of the coverage in terms of its layout on the page. They can look at the message delivery, how effective that was. And they can give you quantitative and qualitative data that will really help inform what is working and what isn't. And then obviously you've got online. Thanks to Google Analytics, there is so much that we can see and look and analyse. We have some clients where we use a very specific search term that is reserved for PR, and it's not used wider across the marketing mix. We know that each and every search that's attributable to that search term is absolutely owned by PR. We can claim the credit for that, and that works brilliantly. Ultimately, your agency should have the expertise to be able to recommend a whole range of metrics to see what best fits for you, and then to be able to deliver on a regular basis evidence, not just that you're getting coverage, but that that coverage is actually adding to your bottom line.